This is the lecture of second part of the cell. In continuation of the previous lecture is that the function of subcellular organelles in short are: for the nucleus, it is responsible for the DNA replication and transcription. Then mitochondria is also called powerhouse of the cell, as here ATC, ATP generation, TCA cycle, beta oxidation of fatty acid, ketone body synthesis, urea synthesis, part of the urea synthesis and part of the heme synthesis occur. Then the endoplasmic reticulum, here the protein lipids are synthesized and it is the site for xenobiotics. Golgi apparatus, here the glycosylation, sulfation, intercellular protein sorting are occur. Then the lysosome is also called suicidal bag of the cell, as it is site for many hydrolytic process. Here the different hydrolytic enzymes are present. Then the important organelle is peroxisome, that is, it is responsible for degradation of the very long chain fatty acid, and there is a production and degradation of hydrogen peroxide. And last, it is not the organelle but the cytosol, it is the site for glycolysis and fatty acid synthesis. Is in short the function of different organelles. Then the subcellular fractionations. What is subcellular fractionation? Identification of an organelle or an fraction of the cells in pure form to study their function in depth. This is called subcellular fractionation. What are the methods that are used for the subcellular fractionations are extraction, homogenization and centrifugation. The most important among these three is centrifugation. So in centrifugation, if it is centrifuged, the content of the cells is centrifuged at a 600 G for 10 minutes, there is a one pellet collection at the bottom of the test tube. It is called nuclear fraction. That means the nuclear portion is sedimented out, but settled down. Then the supernatant is poured into the another test tube and it is centrifuged at a 15,000 G for 5 minutes. Another pellet is settled down at the bottom of the test tube, is called mitochondrial fraction. That means mitochondria is settled down at the bottom of the test tube. Then the supernatant is poured in another test tube and it is centrifuged at a 1,05,000 G for 60 minutes. There is another pellet formation at the bottom of the test tube, is called microsomal fraction. What is microsome? Microsome means ribosome, smooth endoplasmic reticulum and the rough endoplasmic reticulum. These three is altogether is called microsome. Then marker enzymes. Marker enzymes, what are they? some enzymes are present in the certain organelle only that helps in their identification after subcellular fractionation. That means after subcellular fractionation, which pellet is formed? How will we identify it? Identified by the presence of particular marker enzyme present in this pellet. For example, if DNA is present in the pellet, this pellet is called nuclear. Nuclear pellet is composed of nucleus. If the glucose 6 phosphatase are present, glutamate dehydrogenase is present, it is endoplasmic reticulum. If the glucose 6 phosphatase is present, it is endoplasmic reticulum. If glutamate dehydrogenase is present, it is called mitochondria. If the high content of RNA is present, it is ribosome. If the acid phosphatase is present, it is lysosome. If the sodium potassium ATPase and 5' nucleotidase is present, it is plasma membrane fraction. If the galactosyl transferase activity is present, it is called Golgi apparatus. If the lactate dehydrogenase is present, it is cytosol. So these are the marker enzymes, and that's all for the second part of the cell lecture. Thank you.